Hi everyone, this is LAR Games, and today I'm watching episode 16 of Zoids. This one is called The Red Rival, Leon Toros Returns. Oh, that's hilarious, because I thought he returned last episode. I guess he wasn't satisfied with the last episode, so I guess he's just gonna repair his whale and be back this episode just as soon as possible. Maybe this episode they'll be able to tell him about the letter. So I guess we'll see what happens. Let's get started. The Red Rival, though. I wonder for who. I never understood why there was a big deal in the first place. Oh, interesting. That wasn't a dodge. Huh, it's like it reminds me of, Accelerator from Index, where you can like manipulate vectors. Or it could just be magnetic field deflection, I guess. Wait, why would she call somebody a coward? She's a sniper. Was this? Oh no, that's not who I think it is it? I guess it's not who I thought it was, thankfully. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, it's a different person. Okay, I was really confused because it's Leon and Leon. He looks much younger than normal there in that shot. Oh. So it's gonna be Bit and Lena against Naomi and this Leon character. Leon. I thought it was only two against two. I'm surprised he didn't suggest he wanted to see her work out. This place has terrible security, by the way. People can just walk in. Oh! Oh! Okay, I remember him now. Yeah. He's the guy I wish would have stayed instead of, what's his name? Brad. He'd been missing for like the entire series so far, except for the first episode. I wonder if he's actually gotten incredibly good in the time he's been missing, because before, the team was not very good without Bit. That's not a compliment. A sheep in what? It is a little weird that nobody knows who they're going up against, like specifically, until they actually fight them. That you always do that. Pretty delusional, bro. At this point, I don't think Lena is capable of love or affection. Yeah, that's her thing. I do wonder if these judge like mechanics are still applicable in other Zoid series, or maybe it's just in this one. Really? Is that knowing her? From what we've seen from her so far, she seems fairly competent. Though as an enemy, ooh. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be the case. Yeah, she's easily distracted. Don't worry about it. What? Was that a thing? It seemed to me like they were very friendly early on before he left. It didn't seem like a rivalry to me. If anything, it seemed to me like Naomi would care more about the rivalry with Bit, based on their first interaction compared to Leon here. So he's basically just conveniently much stronger than he used to be now. Considering how bad you were, I don't know if it's like it feels really weird that he's acting so like superior. Also, it's anyone's guess to how he can pilot that one, but he wasn't able to pilot, the original one. Like, what changed? This feels really off to me. It does seem he grew a lot more than the main characters have during all this time. The characters in this series sure do seem to get into the situation of being stuck in the middle of the desert. Still, it doesn't seem particularly uncomfortable. So maybe it's not very hot in that desert. So it's just walking around. See how this goes. Oh, well, I guess he didn't have a plan and just. This time doesn't feel as interesting having a situation where Bit is losing because I don't know, I don't feel that other guy deserves it, you know? Or that he was gonna be this type of character in the first place. God, it feels so weird how he's so condescending right now, considering that the reason he left is because he sucked. Yeah, okay. No, I guess that did something to it. Considering how incompetent the backdraft group has been over all this time, I feel his nonchalant reaction is probably the more appropriate one than anything else. So I guess they're working together now, but I really don't know how I feel. It's leaning towards more negative because I thought if he would ever come back, he would be like, you know, he would be back on the team instead of being a rival. I didn't even expect that, but I don't know. I just feel like out of all the people that Bit has met on the Blitz team, Leon was the one that was the most friendly with Bit. That would be good. Just kick Brad off. That's fine. Just get rid of him. I like how he still had the modifications on. They didn't forget that, so that's good. Continuity is important. Um, hmm. Yeah, I don't think I like Leon being a rival. Just, I don't think it fits with what my first impressions of him were. Like, he didn't seem someone to have a kind of, I wouldn't say grudge, because it's clearly not that, but sort of like a sense of rivalry towards Bit. Like, that's not the feeling I got at all. To an extent, I could understand. Like, he saw Bit and was impressed by him and thought, you know what, I should better myself, which is technically like, a feeling of rivalry. But at the same time, it feels more that was more inwardly focused rather than, something focusing on Bit. And once he actually became better, I guess, he seemed to want to come back and like teach Bit a lesson or something, which was like, I don't get it. If anything, he would come back and say, "Oh, thank you, Bit. You showed me that like I could improve so much more." But like, I don't know. It just feels weird. I don't think I'm satisfied with the direction that his character took. I feel it could have filled by a completely different character. Even like maybe like I would have been positively impacted. Like if it was more someone like, shoot, what's his name? The guy obsessed with Lena or Lena. Him. It would have been like impressive that he grew, but he shows up so much that there wouldn't have been any time to do that anyway. Especially since he was like in the last episode and he was pretty underwhelming as usual. But they could just theoretically just have him outside of many episodes. Like they just don't show him for many episodes and then he comes back. And then that would have been a really cool moment, maybe. Like change his character in a way that seems like growth. But in terms of Leon, it doesn't feel like growth. Like technically, he did grow in terms of ability, story-wise. But to me, it feels like his personality changed in a way that just doesn't feel like it was leading there. But hey, that's just how I felt about it. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this episode. Hope you enjoyed my reaction to this one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.